Mm-hmm. Right across from the elevator. Yeah, we about to start filming with Big and Lazy, y'all. Hey, what's going on, y'all? We about to start filming with Big and Lazy. Yes, y'all get a laugh tonight. Actually, we're filming with Big and Lazy podcast, you guys. Huh? Go to YouTube. See, that's how I was shooting when I was in art. Say that shit. All right, I'm back. Word. Yeah, we good. Whoa. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Have a little technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. All right, fuck it, man. We ain't going live. It ain't working? Nah, it ain't working. It's probably because you gotta have like a certain amount of followers even to even go to YouTube. Okay, I thought we had to get a certain amount of followers to go live. Oh, we've been live before. Oh yeah, okay. I thought I seen us live on YouTube. Probably some technical shit on before. This ain't recognizing the web. Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Yo. Yo. Hello. Hello, what's going on? Do I sound very clear? Can you hear me? All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Christine. All right. We on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Big and Lazy Podcast. I'm Big and I'm lazy. And we got a special guest, 2 special guests. We got the Bestie Podcast.
That's right.
Welcome to the set, man.
Because y'all already know what it is.
What it ain't.
Of course, y'all already know I'm Hezzy.
How about it?
And of course, what we do? Bestie Podcast. And of course, what we do, best friend, we back with our bullshit. And of course, you know, they didn't pick us to come on here and sit on the lazy couch. Let's go.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. How y'all been, man? How y'all feeling?
Been feeling really good.
Real good.
Really good.
Can't complain.
Prospering, glowing. Got more shit under our belt coming pretty soon for the Bestie Podcast. New merch. A lot of shit going on.
That's what's up. How's it feel being an award winner, man? How did you, when y'all got that, you know, that announcement, how'd y'all feel like? Because I was kind of like, man, I wanted to win. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to win.
Yeah, well, trust me, we heard.
We heard you.
We heard Big Lazy wanted to win. We heard, but
what you mean?
We'll get into it.
For me, basically, receiving the award for me is, like I said during the speech, is basically consistency is going to be the main key to it. I always got to keep going and keep going and keep going. Because when we first started this, we thought we was going to get clout off the back of it, but we really didn't at first. So we just kept going and kept going. 3 years in, it's kind of like, okay, last year we kind of got nominated. We thought our page was popping and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But then after that, we got nominated. We was like, oh, we got this. But then we lost. And then we was like, man, it was 502 Podcast. They get all the music recording artists and all this and all this. So it was kind of like a leeway, kind of in that situation. But then we kept going. You know what I'm saying? We kept going because we had a hurdle. We stopped for a second, and then we got back and we kept going. Right. And then this year we got nominated, and to actually win, it was kind of like, damn, like it is consistency. Just because you hot right there at that moment, don't mean you can get the shine. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's all about like putting in that work, putting in that foundation for yourself and for for what you stand for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
Winning for me was really amazing because I felt like I've been putting work in Louisville for the last 5 years in the community, trying to win an award for the 6th LLC I record.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Like I started for Louisville, so I was able to receive my flowers family from the city, so I really appreciate it. And also do it with my best friend, who I've been friends with for the last 12, 14 years at this point. I couldn't do it with nobody better. Who holds me accountable, hold him accountable. And no, he's not in an abusive relationship. But it just feels amazing to finally win the award from Kentucky Urban Awards. I've been a part since day one. To finally win the award, it's like, okay, we finally getting our flowers from the city type shit. And I really feel appreciated. I feel love type shit. Real talk.
I appreciate that, man. So how did y'all get started? How did y'all what made y'all want to be a podcast?
It's crazy. I was at Aura running I was the general manager at Aura Lounge during COVID back in 2020. And I seen a niche back in during COVID. I was like, friend, let's do a podcast.
No, it wasn't like a podcast.
It was like a talk show.
Go live
and just talk about shit every day because everybody's sitting at home, nowhere to go. So we could just go live from the club and just entertain everybody from live. And that started in 2020 because it was the
VH Bestie Podcast.
VH Bestie Podcast type shit. And then I was like,
shit just start getting messy, and then you know what I'm saying? That everybody just, for real, what it is like, bro, we got so much respect out here. From any community, from the straight, gay, from anywhere. So we're able to speak on anything because we've done it for so long. You get what I'm saying? Some of these people, some of these other podcasts, they try to start, being messy and things of that sort, and they get the stuff, and then the people's calling them what the hell you want? And the people who's running the show is can be a little intimidated a little bit, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, and this and that. Well, besides when it comes to us, they know if it gets to us, baby, it's time to speak on it. You get what I'm saying? And there's not no coming back. But at first, when we first started, we used to be the same way because we were scared of handling the messy stuff. We were scared of handling the real raw dog conversation. We were scared too. But after we continue to have the courage and people continue to still be bro, keep going. Like, don't stop. Like,
right.
man, whatever anybody got to say about y'all, bro, don't worry about that. Like, keep going. Like it ain't. Don't worry about it. From getting threats, it doesn't matter. From they're just sidelining. From us getting threats from getting shot, because getting beat up next time I see you in the club.
Right.
From
we went through a lot.
Like,
we went through a lot. Like, I had a head on my head. Like, it was a lot going on.
On our head, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, that's like, but we still see them out in public, and we can still have an adult conversation with them and subside all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, if it's been brought to our podcast, I want you to already know that the streets already know about it. It's not nothing that's hidden.
Right.
Because when it gets to our broadcast, to our podcast, like at this point, you moving reckless in the city. You wasn't moving it strictly from the get-go. So when it gets to us, like at this point, you fucked up, and now the world knows what the fuck you got going on. And of course, we're gonna talk about it because we unapologetic, and no filter. So at this point, like, we just do our shit.
I understand.
Move accordingly.
Right. By the time they got to y'all, like, hey, man, what you want us to do?
Right.
Right.
We only have one day out of the week, so if you did something on Sunday, if you did something on Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, I'm sorry, when it comes back to us, we pull that Band-Aid back off. You probably healed, but it's coming back off, here comes Tuesday. I'm sorry. I have no problem.
Toxic Tuesday.
Like, I love you. I mean, all of it. Like, it's to the point where we can talk about every freaking lounge, every freaking club, and we still walk in there every Tuesday, still had our respects. They're like, I hope y'all know we watch y'all messy asses on the front line right here on top of the bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, and because it's nothing but love and understand. Like, we only speaking from our viewers' standpoint, which is from the state standpoint. I mean, not from the state, but from our people's standpoint.
From our city standpoint, from the street standpoint.
You just relaying the message, don't you?
That's all. That's
right.
And we last year we actually was having a meeting set up with the mayor to have a conversation with us. Remember? We was having a conversation because the only reason why they chose us was because they know that we have the real hard life. Like, we gonna ask the serious, like, real deal questions without feeling like you're gonna come from my business. You're gonna come from my something. You get what I'm saying? So some people be scared and coon faced out here for real. You know what I'm saying? But they know us. We're gonna be unapologetically honest and ask the questions that the people of our culture want to know. So that was it. But as far as like growth, we just stick together. Even though we had hard, like, we bump each other's heads and we are fighting on the. We're gonna mute real quick on the live. I hope y'all know we are fighting.
Yeah.
If we're gonna mute.
No, we're not physically fighting, y'all.
But no, that's amazing though that y'all been together, you know, for 4 years, and like you say, you bump heads and you come to disagreements, and you didn't fall out, you didn't quit something, you know what I mean?
Right.
Talking shit out, fuck that shit.
Yeah, we friends first before the podcast, and it's like he know me, I know him at this point. I accept him, he accept me. I can look up his bullshit, he look up my bullshit, type shit. So it's like, that's what it is. Like, we friends first before anything, because I'll let this podcast go to take my friendship type shit. Because I'll create me another business. Y'all know me, and want to create a whole nother nothing. Bitch, I had motherfucking 30 LLCs under my bed before you know it. For real.
Real talk. So who was like, out of all the guests y'all done had, like, who was y'all favorite? I guess who's like y'all least favorite? Like, y'all want to, you ain't got to say the least.
We barely
my
had
least favorite is Chris Rock.
We never had him on our show.
Yes, we did.
We didn't never have him on our show.
What's the dude that's the recording artist that got up on the show? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Chris Major. Yeah.
Chris Major.
Yeah. We asked him a question about I think it was a question about Donald Trump. And if you are mature, you have an intellectual mind to be a music recording artist, you should be able to condone yourself and answer the question with enough knowledge to save yourself and what you have to say behind it. You get what I'm saying? We asked him a question, that dude got right up and walked up off our set, talking about, I'm taking a break. No, it's time for you to go.
Damn.
It's time for you to go. It ain't any no more stuff I can sit back down. Like, they don't come sit back down, none of it. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. That was my least favorite artist. Least favorite host we had on our show.
Who'd you say was the most favorite? Who'd you say was
That was your least?
Yeah, that was my least favorite.
My list would be Luther. Because at the end of the day, don't forget that you was a guest on our show. And don't forget that we did give you flowers on our show. And don't forget we did give you a platform on our show, because you said we never gave you a platform or promotion on our show. So at this point, Luther would be my least, right now would be my least favorite for our show. Even though he had the most views on our show. Yes.
I fuck with Luther.
I fuck with him too, but he has to understand times are changing. And now it's time for millennials times now at this point, and the baby boomers ain't booming no more. So it would be my least favorite.
So, What's y'all beef? I see he been going live these last couple of days. Just dressed up.
To me, it's not a beef. To me, it's just like you need to be held accountable of a no. It's from a business standpoint. Like if I told you no, no mean no. And it's like from the business standpoint, if you take that personally, it's really on to you. Or it's, you gotta hate me when you go live about me every day. But from just one no. Sorry, my best friend didn't tell you no, but I told him to tell you I said no. And I still told you no in front of your face when we were live. You just blew up. It was a no.
So
because you know more than I do. He reached out to you.
So he reached out to me. He asked me, "Hey, let me come on the show, promote my stuff." I said, "Cool. I'm down with it all day. Let's ride with it. We can rock and roll with it." I told Javon the message. I said, "Javon, Luke wants to come on and promote his show. You know, this is his live and stuff's kind of dealing his page and stuff or something of that sort." So at that standpoint, Javon took it as kind of like a clickbait or clout chase. You know what I'm saying? So Javon says no. So then I'm like, shit.
It was not a clickbait. It was not a clickbait. It's the way that it got addressed to me was basically his page went down. He needed a flyer.
No, we didn't know about the flyer.
We
didn't know about the flyer.
But his page went down and he needed promo for his event.
Yeah.
So meaning when somebody tells you that or whatever, you need help with promo,
right
or wrong.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, you need to pay for promo because everybody else pays for promo.
So with him saying it just very straightforward like that, it was kind of like, okay. So when Daisy got closer to us doing our shooting day for the show, we didn't receive a flyer, we didn't receive nothing. I just felt like you were just saying like, what was the purpose? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because he felt
you want to come on the show. You want to come on the show.
The rug need to be laid out like you said.
What he said was that he wanted the rug laid out. He came on our show. He gave us our clout when we needed our clout. He gave us, he came on our show when we asked him for. But when you come on our show, we gave you a full itinerary. We had a time, this, location, what we need, what we want.
Because you was in a hot seat at the time you came on our show.
And at the time, we didn't just reach out to Luther just to be on for him to just be on the show because he was a moment. At the time, he was beefing with
502 Baddies.
He beefed with 502 Baddies.
The production person.
So we was bringing him on the show to really speak on that.
His name.
So everybody was really tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking on his credentials or who he is or nothing like that, but everybody was tuned into that moment of what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a regular like Luther and the Bestie show. You get what I'm trying to say? It was really him coming on and defending his name. You know? But this time around, he expected to come on and get a red carpet, stop the whole show, stop your whole production, get me on type of ordeal. And it was kind of like, bro, we have a whole production here. I can get you in somewhere, slide in here, but Giovanni already said no. So me, I didn't want to relay the message back to Luther with the no. So I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to really do it because I know how people are with certain situations. So during that night of the show, I still was trying to send Luther the link to come on. I'm like, come on. And I'm like, friend, like Luther wants to come on, and I allowed my best friend to say his no verbatim on the live. You get what I'm saying? So he's like, no. So then when he got that no, that's what fired Luther up. You get what I'm saying? And then to my knowledge, something that happened with his mother and stuff, and then when he went live, he basically said that he's like, and I'm taking it out on you, fat boy. I'm taking it out on you. Talking about my best friend.
Did you ever say something about his mother? Did you?
No, I just agreed to his mother. Just agreed to what he said about his mother. He went live, and it's like his mother fell today, and he had to go pick his mother up off the ground. So he was pissed off. So he wanted to take his anger out on me. So I was like, I'm just agreeing with you then. You had your mother fell, she had to ARP her son to get her up. So I'm just agreeing with you. And he took it, and then I'm guessing my dick is in his mouth every day. At this point, like, I wake up, but today he was chill, but he did say Monday's a whole different story. So if you want to wake up again, talk about me, it's on you, but thank you for the free publicity. But he's kind of smart, though. It's why he's smart.
And he is very,
because
very
if I can't come on the show, I'm going to talk about the niggas the show I'm going to go on. So I'm still getting my publicity either way.
So what's the chances of you and Luther having like a face-off on the Big Ladies? Could we set that up?
What would be the face-off?
I don't know.
Because I'm not going back and forth for no old man bitch. So at this point, like, I don't like arguing with my old folks on people. I just never do. Like it's not gonna get nowhere. We're in a whole time different laps. Like you way older than me, way seasoned than me. You live way longer than me, so you should know way more than me.
How old are you?
I'm only 33.
Okay, same
I'm only 33, so but art with somebody like that, let's create a business. Like
I ain't really going back and forth with no nigga in there neither. I ain't never been that type.
Me neither.
Even, you know, back in the day when people was cutting up on it, I ain't about to.
Facts.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I was part of the rec. Speak up and shut up. I was a part of all that. I was part of the rec stuff. I've always been part. I've actually always been part of the rec life. Like a lot of people know, if they know me, they know I've always been part of the rec life.
Before we get on, let me shout out our socials. Follow us on Instagram, Big and Lazy Pod, YouTube, Big and Lazy, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, everything. I said we was gonna get a Snapchat, but I don't know. But I don't know about that. But Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, everything. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you can find podcasts. Shout yourself out.
You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all platforms. Bestie Podcast. Bestie Podcast. 502 Podcast. Bestie Podcast on YouTube. You can follow me on Real Life on Instagram.
Italian King
on Facebook.
Or Dr.
Instagram.
Winkenbrow, either or.
Uncle Vaughn on all platforms as well. And we running strippers and hoes.
Yeah, and if you need any veneers or anything of that sort, I am the guy here in Kentucky, the only one hosting, holding it down with that. So please make sure you hit me up if you are looking for a new set of teeth. I just got my best friend a new smile this morning.
What's the price on them teeth?
Right now, I got a special one for $1,500.
$1,500? That's
the whole $1,500. That's the whole shebang, cleaning, exam, X-rays, all of this stuff, and you get you a new set of teeth in the same day.
Okay.
So most definitely.
So I'm gonna ask y'all. I was supposed to ask y'all earlier. If you can see anybody, you know, on this couch, you want to see anybody on here, but you gotta be able to make a call or text or whatnot to help you get on. Who would it be?
Like on the couch or
like who would be a guest?
Who would be a guest? Who would love to see? In the city or
anywhere you get, but you gotta be able to DM or hey man, she go fuck with them. So in Africa, I don't, you know.
Citywide.
Let's do citywide.
Citywide for me would be Queen Taylor. Queen Taylor.
Yes.
Queen Taylor would be a good person for the cast.
Queen Taylor would be good. You know who Queen Taylor is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Queen Taylor would be a good one for the Citywide.
That's our girl. She was rocking with us from day one. I just like how she just gonna stand on business with anything, any accusation. She's gonna handle it. And she's gonna sit here and be a woman the whole entire time.
Right.
That is definitely one. What about male wise?
That's something in my list. Male wise. To me, would be between like Moffitt or.
Moffitt?
Y'all had Moffitt on y'all.
Yeah,
we still haven't.
He just came in on the. Yeah, he came on.
He came in defending his name like one day during the week type shit. I don't know.
I don't even know. Let's just stick with Quentin Taylor.
And this is also the Big and Lazy Podcast. So give us something good to eat and lazy something good to watch.
Gotcha.
What's something good to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. So my family, I'm Italian, so I love Italian food. Yes.
I was gonna ask you when you get to know.
I love Italian food. So my favorite place is Di Fabio's Casabella. It's right up there on Frankfurt Avenue. It's a really nice. It's like a house. It's very good. Very feel like it's cooked out of your own kitchen. And what was the other one? What's something good to watch?
Yeah.
And new movie, the Deliverance.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
I don't really fuck with the demon movies, does it?
But it's not really demon. It's touching everything, bro. It's touching everything. You got drama. You got
a black woman who's single, trying to make it for her kids.
Yeah. You got the hip granny, the granny who smokes cigarettes, got a gold chain and her earrings in. Then you got religion with the exorcism part. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of touch of black culture because the ebonics that they're using.
But this time around for the show, they said apostle or whatever. You know how you say priestess and everything for shows? This time they said like apostle, like to the black people church type shit, how they represent as apostles.
The evangelists. They used a lot of black culture.
A lot of black culture for
the show. So I think it was, I definitely think it's a very good movie. A lot of people, I heard good reviews on that movie. So,
but me, fries like big, like eating.
You avoided it.
Eating for me, like I'm more a seafood person. I'm seafood, raw sushi. all damn day long type shit. So sushi would be for any type of sushi raw food, home cooked meal especially, and something to watch.
We just dropped the link in the comments. If y'all can click on that link, that'd be great. We appreciate it. Yeah, something good to watch.
They dropping in the link on Facebook?
Yeah, they just did.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Can you do me a favor? Can you move our phone closer?
No, how?
I'm just sitting around the cup. Because they all on there watching.
So, describe like how's that being like? What's that bag like? At monetization, y'all got? Is it more just the donations, or do y'all get monetization?
Okay, so honestly, in the real life world, we receive both. But the more instant cash that you can pay your bills with is more donations and things of that sort. Like recently, we had this big old thing going on that me and best friend was stranded in Miami.
Yeah, can y'all talk about
that? Oh
my
God.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So when we was in Miami, we had a flight. Our flight back was early in the morning. It was like super early in the morning.
Yeah.
So we went out on Nude Beach, had a ball, got exposed from Louisville. Shit was live and went nude.
You got exposed.
I got exposed. Went live on fucking shit. It's birthday trip for me. Had the time of my damn life. So as we getting back, we trying to rush we realizing that like it's too late like to get back to get our flight. So I'm like, best friend's like, don't return the rental car back because we might need this motherfucker. So I'm like, it's smart because if anything,
because when you turn that motherfucker, you gotta rebook it.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a whole nother shit. So you know what I'm saying. So we was kind of like, shit. We on a trip. When you going on a trip, like especially to Miami, you're not expecting that you're gonna be needing an extra $500 to $600 or $700 and extra.
It's only needed because you missed the flight.
Right. Yes. So
you missed the flight.
Y'all get credit when you miss the flight. I ain't really. Y'all don't get the credit when y'all miss the flight.
No.
We learned when you only get a credit when you don't check in.
Yeah, if we never
check into your flight, you don't get a credit.
Yeah.
But when you check into your flight, you don't get a credit because you checked in. You're supposed to be held accountable for going to your flight.
Yes.
And we already checked in.
Yes.
But the flight wasn't leaving till 2 days later.
So we had to stay until
Friday.
Had to
stay extra 2 days.
Yes.
Type shit. And we had the money, but it's just like the fact like we still need spending money.
We need extra money. We need money fucking money on the flights.
Yes.
We need the real deal fucking money. So and like I said, best friend, I said shit, fuck it. If they can support us on our podcast, on our regular wrecking shit, they can support us on some real deal motherfucking like real deal life shit. You know what I'm saying? So, our pod needers, which is our viewers, pod needers and pod niggas, they're our viewers. So they helped us out. They was in us little 30s and 50s and 60s. And you know what I'm saying? It started to get to where we was a little comfortable. Then we had another donation that was a huge donation from a former NFL player.
Right.
He made a donation towards us too as well. So we was able to really make stuff happen from there. And then from there, it wasn't like we were sitting around still accepting donations and stuff like that. Like we kind of got what we needed once we realized that the funds that we had and what was going on, we kind of like moved forward and like kept going. We couldn't leave until Friday. So guess what? It's my fucking birthday. Let's bring this shit in right. Let's have a goddamn ball. Let's do our big one. You know what I'm saying? So we had 2 more days. What we're gonna do? Sit in the whole airport for 2 more days and make TikToks and shit for 72 hours?
Right.
Hell no. We're gonna be out here in this goddamn rental car, have a ball. He did some researching, shit, pulled up a few little notes of some peoples and shit, got us a motherfucking room, checked us in the Westin. You know what I'm saying? We stayed at least 2 good nights. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? For whatever we had to pay. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's want to sit and judge us on some y'all was broke.
Or we using them for the cash apps, but no one knew like anything. Our airplane ticket was $420 a piece.
Yes,
that's $840 right there. Plus our check bags, it's another $60
a piece,
and then he had to spend another $200 on the car rental. It's like I think about it. Then the hotel deposit was $250 a day. So it's like think about all that money adds up to where we was asking for on top of the money that we already had.
extremely high gratitude of
Did they
anybody
come
who
through?
sent in
It
$5,
came through.
$10, $2,
$30, like $25.
anything. Like I'm appreciative of all of it. You know what I'm saying? And still to today, I'm still appreciative of these motherfuckers supporting us.
But what I can respect for the Mr. Bestie podcast is that when we got that big donation from Devontae Parker, we stopped asking for donations after that. Anybody after that would have been greedy, talking about give me more, give me more. After we got that donation, it was like, cool, we got everything we need from this one donation. Let's go ahead and rock it out for extra 2 days for best friend's birthday. At the end of the day, let's rock out.
And that's kind of what it was. But then, you know, we learned that us being a part of like the social media rec community, you know, things of that sort, it's gonna always, the tables are always gonna turn of us. We watch our own show, how people come on our show with a clean story in the comments, eat your ass up, and then make you turn into a devil.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like we know how it
Ain't no
is.
winning
You know
against
what I'm
the
saying?
internet.
I'm telling you, it works like that. So for that, for me, it's just kind of like we knew that it was gonna come. So I went to Georgia for my family's dinner, right? So I was supposed to come home Wednesday.
Because we supposed to do a show on Wednesday because we missed
Tuesday. So I was going to do a show Wednesday, and I called them. I was like, friend, I'm not going to be able to make a 6-hour drive in time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, shit, you make a goddamn post explaining to everybody why we got to push the show to Thursday. So I'm like, what can I do? Everybody know I'm the comical one. Everybody know I'm the funny jokester. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, I'm stranded in fucking Atlanta, you guys. So I'm like, well, I'm stranded in fucking Atlanta, y'all. So fuck it. I guess we to our regular schedule Thursdays that we did. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't ask somebody for no cash apps because it was just a simple joke of me lingering on for an extra day. So then it was this big old thing, little uproar, social media. Oh, they broke, they the brokies,
That's what's started a little
they
time.
this and they that. And it's just like, damn, like all because like damn, I can't ball out for my birthday. Ain't that what the fucking what the saying says? Ball out to your,
like
for
ball
your
at
birthday.
ball at your birthday, like her season, ball like it's
like,
your birthday.
Shit, like what the hell? So and of course I could be broke if I'm coming from Miami and then coming home for a day or so and then go.
Money gonna be a little funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like and then go right down to Georgia for another 8 more days. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But my thing with this is when I go to Georgia, I have family down there where it's like card games and shit. Like it's not me going down there and spending, going to Neiman Marcus and checking in and out of Airbnb. It's not that. It's more family orientated for me.
Like the Pawnita said, like it be the most people complaining who don't be sending the coins to help us out. They have the most to say about our podcast.
Yeah.
But to me, I like any publicity. All publicity is good publicity. To me, you can talk about us every day, but we're still gonna go live every Tuesday and Thursday and give you a great ass show. Yeah. And we're still gonna get cash ups from the real bitches and real Pawnitas and Pawn niggas.
Why y'all just going live once a week? What made y'all double up? Like what made y'all?
You want me to spill it to you? You want me to spill it? You want to spill it? We went live because at the end of the day, we seen that it was new podcasters coming onto the scene.
No, ain't no motherfucking new podcast. Say the motherfucker.
It was Messy Courts coming onto the scene. Another group of
homosexual men.
It was the homosexual men felt like they can come for the crown. So we was like, no, let's just drop a Thursday show because for a whole year, the Pawnitas and the Pawn Ninjas was active for 2 days from the Messy podcast. So we was like, at this point, let's drop another day. Let's just use the two T's. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Right.
Toxic type shit. 2 toxic days out of the motherfucking week. So we dropped Talk That Talk Thursdays. But for Talk That Talk Thursday, we more engaged with the comments. We more engaged with the community, see what the fuck's going on. It's like more of a platform for somebody to come on and really talk your shit on a Thursday instead of a Tuesday, us running with a dialogue show. Type shit. So we dropped that show on Thursday, and it's been going good since then.
It's been going great.
Everybody loves Talk That Talk Thursday.
Like, I mean, coming from a business standpoint of it, it's Thursdays are immaculate. I'm not even gonna lie.
So the Messy Court is on Thursday too. So y'all
Messy Court is Monday through Friday, Sunday to Sunday.
Courts, they come on when something pops. Pops, and I can talk to you in your inbox to get you on my show. I'm gonna get you on my show. That's how. That's like how fast that is. And see, we allowed that because y'all can stay popping at that moment because the 1 day or the 2 days that we're asking for, our viewers are going to actually tune in and our conversation on other people's platforms. People go on their platforms and yell and scream. Our platform, they come on and actually talk, and we try to get a resolution. Even if it's y'all going to go fight at the end at the local Walmart, we don't want to condone. We don't want to condone it. Like, we want to see what y'all want. We want to see what type of conclusion do y'all can we come up with by the end of this show.
But I do
You know
have
what
to
I'm
give
saying?
Messy Course their flowers. It's
Mhm.
because they put a fire under Messy Besties.
Yes.
Normally,
Clock it, friend. Clock it.
normally
Clock
because
it. Clock it.
podcasters, they be like, no, we're not going to go live on Tuesday because we know it's Messy Bestie Day.
Mhm.
And then we dropped it Thursday.
Mhm.
It was more podcasts talking about, no, we're not going to go live on Thursday because it's y'all day. But Messy Course, like, we do not give a fuck. We're going to challenge y'all to see what the fuck y'all about.
Mhm.
So I do give them their flowers for putting a fire under our ass to push yourself even more,
I do agree with that,
even
friend.
harder
I
type
agree.
shit.
I
So
do
that's
agree.
why I can never go against them. It's like, I really appreciate y'all because...
There ain't no beef or no conflict right now?
No,
there's really
no beef.
conflict.
And they know social media
yeah.
dialogue. type shit.
The followers, they'll create a narrative. You know what I'm saying? Things
Mm-hmm.
of the sort and come on ours. Oh, they stealing y'all viewers and
Mm-hmm.
oh, they got y'all viewers. But you know what I learned that it is every store can't like one. Her LaFleur and Rebellious Couture, they can't have one. Raven can't have everybody in Louisville in her one shop.
Mm-hmm.
Her LaFleur is gonna get people. You get what I'm saying? Or the other way, you get what I'm saying? Like everybody cannot.
It's enough for everybody.
It's enough support that everybody is gonna be getting there. So when we do our podcast and they stuff, we're not watching there. I mean, people screenshot us. We think it is like tea and stuff, but they're sending us the views. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we see it, but like we're not paying no attention to it because at the end of the day, I can sit back and giggle and cackle as grown men at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
We can call on the phone and still sit back and have a whole conversation. But when it's time for that live to go up, it's time to put on the show as per usual. And people have to and people don't understand that, and that's why we allow the people to stay confused because of you know what I'm saying because they want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the only reason why people go into stuff because they want to know. I want to know if this really works. I want to know if these lights really do work. Let me get them. I want to know if it really works.
I kind of felt that a little bit too when we, you know what I mean, like when we was getting our little legs underneath us. Like I see, but that you know. The consistency is the key. Them podcasts will be here today, gone tomorrow. So I ain't really, you know. So any other podcasts, you know, did you? I ain't gonna say it's in a different. Competition and beef is two different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
competition is healthy.
Yes.
Beef, that's some more other shit. But did you ever see any other podcasts using competition? I maybe looked up
to me won a competition, but
he says there any other ones, any other podcasts?
Like like.
I mean, for me, my main thing,
I looked up, no lie, we looked up to Trap Talk.
Trap
Talk.
And I really think Big and Lazy for me on my behalf because, like I would mention, like, it's the respect level. Like, when I go on your page and when I go and see who y'all have on the couch and the type of people and the respect and type of the different demographics, like, it's like us just sitting on this couch is opening up a whole nother demographic of what you usually have on this couch.
Right,
you get what I'm saying? It's usually the thugs, dreadheads, it's the rappers, it's the most people coming in town, it's the some people like and people of our walk of life. I kind of feel like we'd be the first ones to be able to sit on this goddamn couch and be able to be proud of who the fuck we are and being on here. You get what I'm saying?
Mel Vontae on
there. But yeah.
Oh my God, Louisville, do not take it as no shade. Oh my gosh.
But we learned as a podcast the difference between social media popularity and street popularity. So it's like we give my Vontae and say all of his flowers for our social media popularity, and I love us for being in the streets popularity type shit. Like we gonna get down to the nitty gritty and know what it is. But people be Trap Talking Big and Lazy, but for a while I was wondering why Big and Lazy never invited us on the show.
Yeah,
I was just wondering why, for a very, very long time.
It's really because they had a hater.
You did have a hater on your show.
Yeah,
your co-host was a hater.
He was a heavy hater.
Your last co-host was a hater.
So, y'all, what do you mean, like, why you say he's a hater? Like, why would you say?
Because he made a post about us winning our award. He made a story about us winning our award type shit. But all I explained to best friend was we've been consistent. We've been doing this shit since 2020, and also before the podcast, we was already popping before the podcast.
Right. Personally,
I had my own business. He had his own business. I'm known for I can create an event and get thousands of people in a building to make your bread and make your money. And I'm the only nigga in the city can bring in bad bitches without a booking fee. And they pay for your own hotel fee, their own airplane ticket, and still pay me to dance and my parties type shit. So it was like we all got our own brand even before the podcast. So it was like we already been established in the city. When two kings come together, they just made a fucking great ass gold mine.
Yeah. And I was kind of confused. I mean, got to cut you off. I was kind of confused why he made that status in the first place. And you ain't been a part of this podcast in damn near a month. Like, you don't speak for us, bro. Like, you don't speak for no. You know what I mean? So that just blew my mind right there. So he ain't returning my calls or texts or nothing. Fuck it.
So Pioneers want to know, like, why we going on the podcast when the last coast was talking about this type of shit, but he was the co-host. Like, he ain't here no more, and the CEO asked us to come on this motherfucking show, so we wanted to come on the show.
Man. The CEO, man. My man, shout out to B. Haywood, Confirmed Podcast, man. He's
come on, bro.
Professional lights and shit. You know, I love his man. No, in the pause, but you know, I love him, man. He's just taking us to a whole different level, like consistent, and like that was the main thing when I started out, like, man, because I had a podcast back in 2020, 2018. It was called Troll Gods, but it was just most SoundCloud shit. But I told him, like, if I gotta get back in the podcast game, I gotta do it professional, and like, and man, no lie, at first he was taking all this shit out of his trunk of his car, like when we was setting up at my homie's apartment because it was empty at the time, and so we, got a studio, and like, rest is history. Consistency's the key, man.
Yeah. I learned that with any business that I do, consistency is the freaking key. Like, it's really is the key.
So how did you get started in the veneer business, man? Like, how does that?
Well, actually, I went to school and graduated for dentistry back in 2013. So I've been in dentistry for almost 10 years now. And it's just kind of like everyone who I've graduated with that have moved out to bigger cities and things of that sort, all of my friends are now doing them. And it's just kind of like, why am I sitting here working underneath being a slave? Why am I being a slave? And not jumping out on my own faith and starting my own ventures, you know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm doing. So I ended up getting my shit together and called my best friend and said, nigga, lay the fuck back. Let's give your ass a new smile. And it's just been building and growing. It's been building and growing from there. And for me, it's a wonderful revenue. I'm in my own lane. I mean, people hit me up and they're like, oh, I'm going to go somewhere else. But then they end up coming back to me because I'm the only one in the city that can get their shit back together after they busted it after Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
smoking 4 black of 50 tips. You gotta come get a new smell like me.
So I mean, like I said, for me. I'm an entrepreneur. I started out with photography, being a choreographer, and things of that sort. So I learned that to make money off of things that you love to do every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I have a passion for dentistry. I love making people's new smile. I love giving people confidence. That's why I kind of love being in a comedian little aspect because I love making people laugh. You know what I'm saying? And with that comes with a smile. So I have a passion for dentistry. So for now, it's just kind of like all my friends are like, you need to go back and become a dentist. Like, bro, let's do it. Like, I'm just like, I want to do it, but why go back and put myself back in more debt and then turn around? I can still kind of make the same amount of money right now without even putting myself in debt.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So kind of wager out because I'm 30 now and I can go into dental school. I'm already partially there from my degree now. But I'll be probably 40 years old. I'm like, damn, I don't want to be that old. I mean, it's not old, but I don't want to be that old in school. You know what I'm saying?
You want to spend 10 years in school.
When
you can basically make that bread.
When I can manifest all my money coming to me, I can envision everything to me, and everything's gonna come to me in the perfect way that I need it to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know the power of what I hold. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I keep putting it out there and keep reminding myself of it, then I'm gonna do nothing but get better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Like still my friends, he was my first person. Like I just redid his smile shit. The end of yesterday or this morning. Finally finished it.
So it's like a multi-step thing, or like a one-time thing.
You can get it done in one day.
No, you can get it one. You can get it done in one day. You can get it done in one day. But his first procedure of removing them burnt out my drill, so we had to put him on. I said I could put him on for my birthday because I know you want to smile when we out of town, but they're not gonna be finished. You know what I'm saying? So when we came back, we was able to get those finished. So then he's back to
happy. Happy because the main brand ambassador trying to get a smile back.
But yeah, though, like I said, right now I do have a special for that. If anyone is interested, you can go on drwinkenbrow.com, or you can go on Instagram at Dr. Winkenbrow, Facebook Dr. Winkenbrow. You can go Google Dr. Winkenbrow. And you can book with me. I'm at $1,500 right now. Deposit is less than $500. and you can be locked and loaded and get your new smile within 1 day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I started out with like lashes and eyebrows and all of that stuff. Like I still do all of those tattoo brows and all of that stuff for women and stuff. I still do that.
There's so much money in women carry, it's ridiculous.
It is.
And beauty industry.
It's a lot of money in the beauty industry, and that's how I started out with photography. I was kind of like, I need something I can make money daily. Like photography is like occasionally, but now photography in this day is really heavy. It's back really, really strong. So I'm like, shit, do I need to get back into photography? I'm like, I wear so many damn hats. And I love it though because I'm gonna have ADHD, so like I'm very hyperactive, so I got to keep myself going like at all moments. Like I can't sit at home. My friend's like, "You're always doing something." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down here cognacing at the bottom of the Ohio River." And in 5 minutes, I'm at dance practice with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what I love to do, like to make money off of. And like I said, first anybody who is interested in entrepreneurship, like. Or like just graduating school and things of that sort. Like, please know, like, just do stuff that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't do stuff because that's what we've been taught, like nursing school and all that stuff. Like, you don't have to do that to make your bag. You know what I'm saying? It's different stuff, and people go nursing school and doctor school and still venture off into other things.
Some people I went to school with. And $60,000, $80,000 in debt, and they ain't got a degree, ain't working for papers right now.
Facts.
So we in the same spot. We working at the same job, and I do $80,000 in the hole. And I'm you know what I mean? I'm winning, but I don't know. So what's next for the Messy Bestie? So what can we see in the near future, distant future? Like what's the? You said you got
we're gonna finish up this year with the podcast.
Yes, finish with the podcast.
Podcast in 2025, the Messy Bestie will be introverted to a talk show.
Yes. Okay, friend. Yes. Okay. We will be more into more talk show. More like Steve Wilco. Yeah. More like Maury.
Like the real.
Like Real Deal Live
coming
audience.
On every morning
like
for y'all.
We're coming,
for talk show at the big table.
Okay.
So that's more of what we're trying to lead to, because we both social media influencers. So we're gonna use our platform to the fullest, because social media is basically now like the gateway to become a billionaire at this point. So we know the platform that we got.
And then I don't want to say too much on it, but there is venturing into a game show.
Yes.
Too as well. Like, do you know your bestie?
Yeah, we coming out with our own game cards as well.
Yeah,
like it's a lot going on with Messy Besties.
And we don't want to like drop too much because we see there's swagger biters out here, as we said in our song. There's a lot of swagger biters out here, so we kind of like want to move very, very lightly, tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing of it is like that award was like a confirmation. It was kind of like an affidavit from the urban community. To let us know that, like, nigga, we heard y'all. Like, we heard y'all.
We see y'all.
We see y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was an acceptance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I don't know how it comes from me, but like me being like, you know, a bisexual, predominantly gay male. You know what I'm saying? It's an acceptance for me and the people who I carry on my shoulder. You get what I'm saying? The flag that's on my back. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I was kind of like saying right here, sitting right here. Like I said, I looked at your table, your film, and like. Everybody here is predominantly straight men, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to sit on this couch and still be myself and do what I need to do is an honor to do. Sit right here on Big and Lazy and be able to be on the show because I watch the reels all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? But I do want to know what the fucking numbers is. I know y'all probably paying $5.
That's the he just joking.
Paying $5 for what?
For them likes.
For them views.
Yeah, for them views.
Our Instagram's all natural.
Okay, I'm with it.
Videos, but
Period. But like I said, I fuck with Big and Lazy. For us to be successful on this platform, I can vouch the same way, like basically bisexual males here as well. And it's like, I love what I do, but I'm happy where I'm at now in life. In Louisville, Kentucky, because like I said, I've been doing this for Louisville for years, like putting niggas onto bags for years, filling out buildings for years, like helping people make tons of money for years, like making millions of dollars in 3 to 4 months with me.
What's number said? I ain't never touched a $500,000
in 3 months,
3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months.
And he said it in my face, and I was like.
And it's like I've been
coming down like that?
Yes, it's like I've been doing it for years. Like I'm like
$500,000 doing what?
Like me just doing events,
Running
businesses,
getting
like
celebrities
getting events,
in
getting
and
celebrities
out,
in and out.
parking lot
Me
parties,
being a connection between the celebrities, stuff like this. Like I've done it for years. It's like I love being in the background, do what I do, and I just been loving it forever. And I love being a gatekeeper for people to come to me like, bro, I need to make money this week because I just ran into a bag.
Right.
So I need to flip this money real fast. I need to use you. So it's like I love that I'm the nigga in my streets who's basically openly bisexual in my city and get respected as by my name instead of by my gender. And the case may be.
Clock it.
And I've been loving it for years, but it also been for me from childhood. I played football, wrestling, basketball. I've been doing it for years too as well. But to finally have my own restaurant, and it is in my name. My name's on the lease.
You got your own restaurant?
Yes.
What is it called?
It's called High End Restaurant Lounge. I'm dropping the name now, y'all.
High End.
On the Big and Lazy, I'm just not dropping the name.
Just dropping on Big and Lazy. Like,
so it's called High End Restaurant Lounge. Where two is with the richest of riches and the entrepreneurs, the influencers. Where you want to come rub shoulders with somebody in the restaurant, bringing you Miami vibes, bringing you Atlanta vibes, bringing you Cali vibes, bringing you all like the type of vibes.
It's gonna be
the vibe that you spend your money out of town for.
Yes,
Where
that's exactly
you
what
want
that's
to
what you're shooting for.
spend your money in my city is valet parking, and security cameras. It's security with body cameras on. Like it's a lot going on. My security got suits on. And then, like, I got the city behind me. I got the council people of all over behind me as well. I got the deputies of all over behind me. It's like, it's a lot going on. People see the vision, and they believe in the vision, and they put all their gas behind the vision. Yeah. And when I say my foot's on people's necks for the city, it really is. And I'm not letting up this time. Like, I can't. Because it's my time now. And at this point, if I'm the generational curse to break it for the city, I'm going to be that. I'm going to be the black man and the bisexual man who's going to break the curse where there's no fightings or no shootings in the city. If I can hold that title for the last 5 years, I'm going to keep holding that title. If I can bring two hoods under one roof for no drama, I'm going to keep that same type of energy.
That was not what, like, we used to be out of Newburgh. We used to have motherfuckers from the West End, niggas from the West End.
To come party safe.
Party out Newburgh. Like,
safe.
And guess what? No security. Niggas says, how do y'all have a whole party, after hour party, strippers and all,
no drama, with no guns.
No guns.
That's incredible.
Because it's genuine.
It's
energy,
genuine.
Bro. Everybody is genuine. Like, and this motherfucker is wall to wall.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all have y'all ever felt like any discrimination because of your sexuality or any? People.
But if you know who you are and true to who you are, it don't affect us. Like you can call me a sister. It's clock it. We doing a show like clock it. Basically, for everybody wondering what clock it is. Clock is basically mean if you're it's like an affidavit. It's something true.
Yeah, it's like
and you know it's true.
And you're like, yep.
Yeah, it's true,
it's
bro.
Like, it's like yep.
Clock it.
It's like yep.
Clock
it's like yep.
Okay. But if we know who we are, like the word sissy, fake, and all that don't bother me.
No, not
because it never be me since day one. My parents always taught me like, be true who you are, and be real who you are. Man. And then I'm a grown ass man. I'm a king. Like I'm a house full of sisters. I'm the oldest brother out of all my sisters. But I always had my own room, my own bathroom. I always had everything on to myself because she treated me like a grown ass man. My mother did. That's what I love about my mother. She still treat me like a man type shit. So that I can walk in this world like I can get anything I want. I can get a female, I can get a nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm still true to who the fuck I am. At the end of the day, y'all still gonna let me who I am. Period. I love me, bitch. I love me, and God don't play about his kids.
Self-love, the best love, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna love you more than, you know what I mean?
Period, cousin.
So, what was the question?
Like the word when people like.
What is the word?
Sissy, the gay, like all that shit.
Have you ever felt any discrimination based on your sexuality?
Oh, no, not for me. Just do, like you said, like I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what I accept for who I am, and I know what I can accept from somebody saying to me, and what I cannot. If you gonna say some elementary shit to me, bro, that shit's dead as fuck. Right. Like arguing with people on been like, I'm gonna get my brother to beat your ass. Okay, so go to explain to your brother that a gay dude on social media then called you out and this and that, and then you want him to go beat you. Then you want him to go beat you up. Then you gonna beat me up. Like, come on, bro. Like, we're not going there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But and then at the same time, for me, it's me. I don't think that sexuality comes with anything when it comes to me. I mean, a motherfucker can come with whatever, but it's gonna always be a point of understanding. It was a point to a motherfucker came to me on some aggressive shit, talking about, yeah, I got 20,000 on your friend's head, type shit, nigga. Yeah, I got 20,000 on your friend's head, nigga. And you better shut up, y'all better not say shit about your shit on your podcast. Like I said, bro, come over here and let's have a conversation. Come here.
Oh, you talking about the last 20?
Yeah. So,
the last 20 had a clock. The last 20 had a clock.
I told you at the beginning of the podcast.
I'm telling you, gang.
We just told you at the beginning of the podcast that we get thousands of threats. You know what I'm saying? Some of us came in and was like, I got 20,000. Right, because we just what the city wants to know.
Yeah.
And people be afraid because we're not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
So he's like, bro, I got this in your head. I was like, bro, first off, you can come over and talk to me and have like a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Once I realized that he said, come on, I bet, come on. Once I realized that he became over and talked to me, I already had gained the whole conversation because a real motherfucker would have stood there and stood grunting like, right. I brought him over, had a full-blown conversation and defused the whole situation, bro. And then you still call best friend on rah.
No, I text him.
Because I texted him and said,
because I
said, these motherfuckers got me feeling uncomfortable. This nigga that had 4-5 niggas walking up talking about they got money.
And you by yourself, and I'm out of town.
I'm by myself, and you know I'm not leaving. I'm standing right here in the middle of the whole fucking club. I'm not leaving no fucking where.
Yeah.
And I'm standing right here.
So what was
so what I did when he called me, when I called him, it was like he felt uncomfortable or whatever. I text the horse, the big ass horse.
Yeah, the horse. Yeah.
I'm one of those. He don't like best friend with different. He don't want to be confrontational. He does. He wants peace for everybody. Right. Me, I don't give a fuck. Like, in the day, if you gonna respect me, you gonna respect my brand, and you gonna respect my people around me. You gonna respect my best friends. At the end of the day, if my best friend feel uncomfortable, I feel uncomfortable 4 hours away. So I texted the horse. I was like, so what's the issue? Like, my best friend feel uncomfortable, and I don't like it. When I don't like that, it's a problem. So what about this 20K you got on my head or our head, whatever the case may be? The only thing I said was, how about you meet me in the field with your 20K? I'll whoop your ass for the 20K, and then you give me the 20K. Type shit. We're going to clock it. And then it's basically what it was. And after that, I got apologies after that. I got like, bro, they want a problem with you. Like, it's something like that. Like, friend request. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, for no reason, because we know we popping for the podcast. And the only reason your team even coming to us because you're moving reckless in the city. Yeah. Bro, so you pissed probably a tranny off, you probably pissed a download nigga off, or you probably pissed your baby mama off, or your ex-girlfriend off. Bro, too, they want to expose all your bullshit to us because you did something. Now she want to expose you because you're moving reckless in the city. Actually, it's kind of your fault because you're not moving discreetly type shit. So it's like.
We had a similar situation like that. The dude on here called out saying so he gonna beat somebody up, yada yada, this, that, and the third. So when the shit came out, he got mad at us like, what the fuck, bro? You came on here volunteered to say this shit, and come to find out.
So a nigga don't stand on no business. That's why we hate them.
But I can't respect where we at now with the individual we had a problem with, that we was both able to come common ground and be like, bro, it wasn't even y'all. It was the comments going in on
it was the comments, and people, like you said, the comments, you could be talking about something whole positive, and your nail is fucked up. The comments is gonna ride your ass.
Hairline
oh my God, they're gonna ride your ass so far. And what we learned is our show is that some of the viewers be like, y'all don't read the fucking comments because we have a show and a production to run. It's kind of like the same similar situation how it is with Luther. When you sat down with us, you see we had a whole fucking sheet of bulletins of how many things that we have to go through. And you said, damn, little niggas. Y'all got this shit down to a T, don't y'all? I said, yeah. Do you want to be a part of your one segment, or do you want to be a part of the whole show, right? He said, shit, I sit and vibe with y'all. So that's how he did it. You know what I'm saying? A few later, that nigga had a notepad with notes and shit. I said, look at these motherfuckers. These niggas did how to turn out. Then I tell you how to do 4K y'all videos about the fine motherfuckers.
I ain't been shooting for it. I count myself as a technology buff, but I'm just now shooting in 4K, so my video is about to be a little bit more clear and a little bit more brighter. So, that $20,000, that's a lot of money to you know what I mean?
That's $200.
So,
man, $20,000 on somebody's
20K is $200.
Yeah, $20,000.
You know how much you can spend? You can spend $20,000 an hour.
Yeah,
you really can. It's $200.
I mean, yeah, you can.
What?
I don't know about an hour unless you buying whole property.
Rent, health insurance, car insurance, phone bill, water, electric. You can really spend $20,000. Your clothes, your kids.
That's 10% down.
You all right.
You can spend 20. I've seen it from lines. You can spend $20,000 less than an hour.
Shoes alone, nigga.
It's damn near $4,000 a piece.
$1,000 a shoe.
You spending 28
I'm poor.
to 4,000 a shoe.
I ain't spending no
I believe in financing, which I'll turn Louisville on.
What, the paying for shit?
I bet. Baby, my chain right here is financed. Been financing it for almost 5 years, since 2020. I've been financing it. I've dropped $3,000 down, $55 a month, baby. That's all I've been doing it for the last 4 years. Like I tell people, I ain't worried about my shit. Nigga, some of these Rick Owens, I did buy these out because I had a little couple dollars on me at the time. I did buy these out, but I think I bought some Balenciagas. I'm still financing them. I'm still financing it. These was $1,100. I'm still financing.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like
my land was 22. My land was 22.
I ain't worried about this shit. Like, but
I can't finance that shoes
people
though,
think that, but I can finance it because I know I'm making the money consistently. I'm still making the money consistently.
So y'all want to? I don't mean cut you off. Before we get out, you want to touch on the? They say you're the abuser in the relationship. Is that some bullshit? I
don't abuse my best friend, but when I was in a 12-year relationship. This is actually my first boyfriend. Only had one boyfriend my whole entire life for everything I've been going through the gays. I date a lot of gays. I don't deal with gays. I don't even have sex with gays. So
y'all was church gays.
Yeah, we was church gays because I was a child.
They say you don't have sex with gays. Like, what is?
I don't. Only
people know me. It now. Back then.
But back then still, wasn't doing it like that. But I met this person when I was like in the streets, type shit. Like people just think I was raised up to be like a gay boy. Never was. But I met him. I was like, okay, cool. I want to do a different type of life. Let me go to church with this person. Introduced me to church, was with him for 12 years, but we've been single for 5 years now at this point. I don't know why the world or what's your name is auntie will bring this person up that I abused him. No, we fought each other. Yes, I whooped his ass here and there, and I probably won half of the fights. 80 out of 100, I probably won 80, he probably won the 20. But at the end of the day, we're relationship don't fight type shit. And thinking about this is early back in the day. We're still in high school. So I'm still getting to know who I am. He's still getting to know who he is, but also we still two grown-ass men too. It ain't a straight relationship. These are two men with high testosterone. These are two men who feel like they still two men.
Real boxing match.
Two boxing matches. These are still two men feel like the two tops in the relationship. It's like it ain't no like sadity. It ain't no sissy relationship. Because I would never date a sissy, I would never date a fag. And I feel like you know that too. And I always, what attracted me to men was the masculinity type shit. I wouldn't date a sissy or a fag because I might as well just date me a girl. Because I still like pussy too. And I still like girls too. So it's like if I'm going to date feminists, I must date me a girl. But I'm not an abuser, and I don't abuse my best friend either that Luther put out there. That's who put it out there. Type shit. I don't abuse him. We never fought.
No, we never fought.
We never fought.
We fought plenty of niggas. We didn't beat plenty of
niggas together.
In Barsham Road, from billiards to shit. We didn't beat fucking Mike Tyson and Joe Frazier out the song. So they already know. But I think more of the point of it is where I think where people kind of think there's kind of like a kind of intimidation kind of is because if one of us feel more vocal about a situation or more something, we allow that person to. I allow that person. If he feels vocal about it, I'm gonna allow him to get
vice versa
big and vocal. If I feel vocal about it, I'm gonna get big and bad,
right.
like the same exact thing. And he's not gonna judge me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you made me feel that way. No, I'm allowing you to have the floor and voice your opinion. And the thing of it is people don't allow their friends to voice their opinion and think that's right and cut them off and don't allow them to fully say what they gotta say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you fully say what you gotta say. If it feels like if you get aggressive, because I think last week what a lot of our viewers is stating on is from was in Miami and you were feeling like I remember
about my best friend.
Yeah, about your best friend.
Right.
So they feel like you have been very aggressive towards me because of the situation. Like I was explaining to people, it was just emotions because, like he said, it was his best friends. It was his best friend was in the hot seat. So you realize there's emotions and stuff that comes on when it's a regular person that you don't know compared to somebody that is your family member or your best friend. You know what I'm saying? So you are just feeling more passionate. And me, if I was immature and not mature and that's not a real friend, I would have taken that as if he was coming from me.
Right.
And me, I'm like,
and you know your best friend.
Yeah, I know he's my best friend. I'm just like, no, he has the floor right now.
Right.
Allowing him to voice his opinion.
Respect, yeah.
But I'm still gonna guess what? As his best friend, why he fucks with me is because I'm gonna hold him accountable and say, no, bitch, you're fucking up our goddamn show right now.
Right.
You're not gonna expose shit. You get what I'm saying? But he's still gonna say, no, fuck what you're saying. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Okay, well, do what you want to do because if we gonna keep going back and forth, head to head, bust head,
it ain't gonna go nowhere.
It's not gonna go nowhere. Right. It's gonna be stupid. Mm-hmm. It's like we in a car and we driving home, and I want to hear the motherfucking song that I want to hear, and I'm gonna argue back to him, keep changing. He gonna be like his. You know what? I'm gonna keep driving. Right, motherfucker, just let me have the motherfucking song.
And that's why we've been friends for so long, and no one understands our friendship. Mm-hmm. But now we putting our friendship more and more in front of spotlight and social media. People's like, damn, they really like abusive to each other, but we're not really abusive. Mm-hmm. We just really blunt and honest with each other. Yeah, there's really, no gray. Yeah, it's really black or white.
How long have you been friends?
14 years.
14 years.
14 years. 14 years.
That shit started out trying to date, bro.
Trying to date each other.
Trying to date.
It's crazy. It was each other's rebounds. Yeah. Because our relationship and he was relationship.
Yeah, and it
wasn't working.
And then we go back to our relationship. Then we I wrecked my car. I called you for help. You came to help me. Then we like, oh, let's try something else. Nothing tried. And then we realized our mom was just like, y'all need to be fucking friends.
Just be fucking friends.
And ever since then, I can tell this motherfucker anything. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, I done shit on a motherfucker for a band. And I'm like, shit, you get that band?
You get that band? Wish they all do it in Miami.
Everybody's like,
y'all do it in Miami.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, friend, bitch, I done wore my same drawers for the last 3 days. Mm-hmm. And you're like, bitch, let me wash them hand wash them motherfuckers. Like, that's the type of best friend that I feel like I got. Like, that motherfucker would hand wash my little shitty drawers. Mm-hmm. He gonna talk about me.
In front of your face,
he gonna talk about me in front of the whole time. Yeah, but I feel like that's how it is.
And a lot of people don't have friendships like what we have going on right now, because there's been a lot of snakes going on. People worried about the bag right now. People's worried about social media. People's worried about publicity. But I feel like what we can understand with us too, I can accept the bullshit. It comes with him, and he accepts the bullshit that comes with me. Yeah. But end of the day, no one else would know our back line of shit other than us two. You would never disrespect him in front of me, and I feel like the same way, vice versa too. Yes. Like you just can't do it.
And everybody feel like Luther. I've been allowing Luther to do his big one with your mind. You know what? Sometimes when the bird is poked and the bird is going, and best friend is a bird, he can handle his own.
I can handle my own always.
The man's giving me my flowers, but digging a hole in on best friend.
Because I said no.
So it's not, I'm in the heart because usually everybody's like, oh, Hazy's about to tear this nigga up. We can't wait for Hazy. But I'm like, damn, how can you swing at somebody who's not swinging at you?
Right.
He never swung at me. He's handing me my flowers and my dollars, but he's taking from best friend. Right. So I'm really like, best friend? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So then it's just like, okay, we got to come to like a common. It's more of his fight, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just kind of like, oh, Hazy, you've been chilling back.
But to me, in a minute, I just feel like I'm at a nursing home.
Yeah.
It's
different when you know your friends have this mind state. When I know my friend got this mind state, I can chill.
But you don't get old one day too, man.
I'm gonna get old, but when I get older, but I won't be arguing with somebody my age, trying to get my publicity up type shit. I'll be type of nigga here. I want to invest in you.
No, listen, bro. I just feel like personally, like if Luther would have hit us up with an itinerary, and like, bro, here's my flyer. Here's my flyer. Here's this. Here's that. The day of the show, you didn't even tell us you had a flyer. You said, Hezzy, I wanted you to make a flyer. I'm like, damn, bro.
You make flyers?
You could have told me.
But he don't even know. I'm the one who makes the flyers.
So I'm saying, so I'm like, if you'd have told me that the very first time you hit me up, we could have been had that, and because you was coming to us on some humble bro stuff. Mm-hmm. And you like, y'all my little niggas.
Because we respected you as uncle.
And we respected him as a Red King.
As a Red King, we did.
We felt honored when we had that nigga on our show our first round.
We did.
But now, bro, he has knocked so much disrespect on best friend, on bad, just my best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So for me, it's just like if he had more transparency and more of an itinerary and what he's expected to us to bring to the table, like most of the people do. Like if you like, all right, y'all, bro, I might run me up. I'm gonna sell some candles. I need y'all to promote for me. I'm gonna give y'all $50. But with you already being our peoples already before anything, and you came to us humble like, shit, man, I'm fucked up, bro. Hey, I need y'all help, little niggas. You know, this and that. XYZ. Guess what my best friend would have said? You know, you know, best friend, I'm gonna do this. We gonna do this shit for free. It's so he'll get one little spin. He can't get 3.
But he'll get a spin though.
Like the people who pay, they get 3 spins every episode. Yeah. But you can get 1 spin. You know what I'm saying?
But instead of how he came like the corporate should have been head out for me.
Stop the whole
it should have been for me. Like no, like we still have a brand ourselves. Like end of the day, and we have to stick to our business. And I think what most people in our city sometimes forget about business. They be too personal with it.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because we opened that door for you the first time on some humble shit, and we allowed you to do your big one when you came on our show the first time. But now we're starting to see we're monetizing now. We got a lot of shit going on now where we have to be in control of our fucking brand. So you have, if you support us, you support us. So if you support us, you respect us type shit. So that's how I look at it now. And I'm not giving no more motherfucking handouts to nobody. Because I feel like at this point, like I've been telling everybody, I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah. And I've been putting people on for a very, very long time. For a very, very long time. And I really feel like at this point, if you fuck with us, you fuck with us. You fuck with me, you fuck with me. You fuck with me, you fuck with him. And you will support us. If it's even $1, $2, or even 75 cents that we get sometimes on Cash App. That's you still showing us that you still support us.
These people gonna say,
people be sending 50 cents, people be sending 75 cents. Like, I look at that as support still, because you still believe in the vision that we got going on.
So is there anybody in particular y'all want to work with? Because right now I'm looking to, we didn't have raw shit on here, and y'all, and the next is Trap Talk. I'm trying to work with every podcast. That's my goal. Like, I'm trying to, so any podcasters, anybody who's watching this, you want to, I'm trying to work, man, trying to come on.
Really for the Bestie podcast, I can say I'm big and lazy too. The biggest thing I feel like Bestie's about to do is do a podcast like conference or a podcast network type of event where all the podcasts come together and we all do a live show together. So all the podcasts sit on a stage and we all giving our opinions on everyday life in Louisville, because our live shows, that's amazing. Our live shows, that's amazing.
If we have people paying $160 for a
section,
two-seater couch
for our live shows,
for just us, and imagine your spot.
Us.
Yeah, we had legends. Yeah, legends. Yeah. If we have two people in
we had a thing on Newburgh.
If we could have your 5,000, our 5,000 per person. Yeah. Their 5,000 and their 5,000, that'd be a magnificent event. Do you get what I'm saying?
Damn. But let me say,
immaculate.
When y'all had your live show in Legends, H2O, I loved it.
I'm old school as Legends.
I love
that show. Y'all invited every podcast with us though, man. What was that about? Y'all, it was raw shit. It was trap talk.
Your co-host was not fucking with us.
No, stop.
No.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't know Big and I didn't know.
No, I knew Big and Lazy, but your co-host was not fucking with us. I only knew about your co-host because niggas pillow talk. You gotta understand with me, I'm Uncle Von. I know I run strippers and hoes. So meaning
killers and robbers and drug dealers.
Meaning, if one of my hoes or strippers come back to me talking about, you want to deal with that one because they run it in on the Bestie podcast. So that's why I never invited Big and Lazy to the podcast, because in the day I'd rather believe a person who's.
I said something about Big and Lazy.
You did.
I did. I lied. I'm sorry.
Because I love the content. I love the content. But it was just your co-host.
Best content.
Yes, the best content.
Best reels.
Everything.
I can't wait for my close up.
I was ready for it to come on Big and Lazy.
Wherever the zoom in is at, bitch, I'm ready for the zoom in.
But I believe in the covenant you keep is not always the best for your business. At that time, the covenant that you was keeping was not good for the brand for Bestie podcast, because my mouth is really no filter. And I probably would have came on this platform and been like, probably ripped him a new asshole. And where to, he probably would probably been like,
we meeting outside.
And I would be like, I'm beating you before you meet me outside. Type shit. But I didn't want to create that type of atmosphere for the type of brand that we had going on. Right. But for going on now, finally being invited on Big and Lazy, I will invite Big and Lazy to anything that we got, Bestie got going on. Because I've been want to be a part of it forever since y'all first started. because I pay attention. I knew what was going on. I knew who you had on here, and I see the numbers. I'm all about numbers at the end of the day. I'm all about monetizing.
His thing.
I've been monetized since 2020.
Yeah,
like with OnlyFans, Snapchat, Twitter, everything. I've been monetized since 2020, so I know how the numbers work at this point, and I know what's trending at the time. But it was just the co-host at the time. Yeah. And he got to show his true colors when we won the award, and that's all I needed for the world to see.
Do you not know? Do you not remember what he said?
I've seen it, but
what did he say then?
People
what did he say? Like what he say? Tell us what he said, because we real and wrong. We're gonna real with you, so we're gonna pull it out of you. So what did he say that you? What did he say that you think we would feel uncomfortable about?
I'm just gonna say this. I don't really like speaking on him because he's in the past, but that was just odd that he spoke. He even like spoke for the podcast, and you ain't been on this motherfucker in a month. I don't
because real talk, y'all was a topic on Bestie podcast.
A few times. We spurred y'all. Because I'm like,
because we fuck with y'all. Yeah, we fuck with y'all. Yeah. We fuck with the content.
I love
we
the content,
fuck with people.
What was the topic?
You need at the time you need a new host.
Yeah, okay.
We got that. Like what happened to Big and Lazy to the co-host because you made a post like you look for a co-host, and then before that was y'all was buying the likes. Y'all was buying the likes type shit.
The other one was has Big and Lazy's numbers this when it seems like y'all buying. I remember shot for you one.
Y'all was buying the likes.
Like y'all was buying the likes and shit.
Everything wasn't organic. And then it was really
that was what it was. They're not very organic. They're not organic.
Some of your co-hosts, I gotta go back in my Bestie portal and find it.
Right.
But with some of your co-hosts about some bitches.
Oh yeah.
But I left it alone because bitches talk.
Yeah. Okay.
So we just left it alone.
Okay, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, we just left it alone.
Yeah, man. So it was a pleasure talking to y'all, man. I didn't know. This is all news to me. This is like a bomb. This is all.
Nah, you still ain't said what he said. It was disrespectful to us.
It was just. I ain't gonna say it's disrespectful to y'all. He can feel how he want to feel, but it was disrespectful that you speaking for us, though. You speaking for something that you no longer a part of.
What was said though?
So you gonna take his picture?
It's about accountability.
Is that him right there?
Yeah.
We working on that.
My question is, would you think you could be good with a female or male co-host?
I don't know, female. A lot of people have been saying female because the contrast, but I got a male lined up. But the main two I got my eye on are actually female because they got they're following and they supportive. I'm not gonna say it on her, and they ain't really no audition. They ain't no sound like seeing your video in. The audition started when I made a video like.
Got you.
Who's fucking with us? Who got, what I mean?
I feel like you have enough dominancy and enough inquisitive mind from a masculine standpoint. From a man's standpoint, I think this energy that's given right here will be good for a female host. I just think just because it can level everything out. You get what I'm saying?
Because I was thinking about having Moffitt on here since he got kicked off.
To me personally, Moffitt would be a great pick. For Big and Lazy, like Moffitt
put in work, bro.
He put in work. He puts in work.
That's what I'm saying. And then your content is already the level that he was trying to get Trap Talk's content at.
Yes.
Like your content is like that's the only content. I'm telling you, bro. Like you're the only content that I watch, bro. Unless Moffitt dropped the interview. Right. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't dropped an interview, I wasn't watching it.
Who was your favorite Big and Lazy episode?
My favorite Big and Lazy episode was R.I.P. Razor.
That was crazy.
RP Razor, boss. See, I gotta go to my baby JT.
Oh, JT. All right, we don't mention her name.
But he probably don't know who JT is though.
But Jamie.
But we call JT. We call Jamie JT when I play.
I was over confused
because she's going to sue us for using her name.
So we say JT.
So we call her JT. So whenever she's live, I love our followers because like they use JT to the fullest. Like, fullest. JT, why are you mad today?
But JT's my baby.
They say she's suing you. What's
No, she can't sue us. We learned with our own lawyer that fucks with our podcast. Yeah. They can't sue us because we're journalists and we're only speaking on things that already has been placed out that big to the world already. Yeah, like a live every word off and stuff like that.
And using like allegedly and supposed, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's his favorite word. Allegedly.
But when you already posted it on yourself,
it's not allegedly no more
because you posted it on your own.
You already posted it. You were live.
Razor and JT would be my favorite for Big and Lazy.
Shout out to Razor. And I didn't even know him that well. Like, I got my cousin. He's a big fan of the show. And you know, he's keen on other stuff that I'm not keen in, so he be sending me guests, you know, yada yada yada. So I met him just that Sunday. We recorded that Sunday, and then Tuesday morning I found out. You know, he was the mind for RPM. Man, he was a good dude.
Yeah.
Man. We were supposed to hit the Green Bay game up together this year.
Period.
I'm trying to figure out who else was on her. Mavante had a good interview.
Yeah, that was dope.
He did have a good. Mavante actually had a good interview too as well. So I'll say Mavante.
You had Snotty on here too, right?
Yep, Snotty. Yep.
I fuck with Snotty.
I mean, not
gang
banging.
That's upset.
It's right. Like, I had him in the right direction.
You was right. I fuck with Snotty.
I think I had him in the right direction. I don't like
put my wrong direction back in the day.
Yeah.
My shit. I really
y'all can't get the bag besties on here. Can y'all do it for us?
So them are my best friends. Them are my best friends.
Yeah.
So like.
Well, you would want to get him on here for real?
Yeah. Because I've been trying to get some strippers on here and dancers forever. I guess they scared of the lights. I don't know. Like,
they would love it.
No, they're very like us. Like, it just has to be. It has to make sense.
It has to
like,
make sense.
Yeah.
Like they social media influencers too. Like they're just like us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I know what my friend group go through. Actually, we all did it together because we all started orals together. Damn near to where we at today. Like it took us in 2020 during the pandemic to get where we are today. And the numbers go crazy when we post something or even do anything. But it can be a conversation to have the girls on here. Like, I think the girls would be up into it, but to the girls, it just has to make sense. Like what we're gonna talk about. They won't talk about no stripper shit.
They would get on her and motorcycle the shit out of you, like like, oh my God, what the fuck did we get ourselves into?
It was wonderful talking to y'all, man. This is one of the best episodes. Congratulations again on winning the KE award.
Thank you.
Best podcast.
We come up for the next one too.
We take up for the next one.
We want to be like
I'm sorry. We can't be like Baba Car. We going on 9-year street.
9 years strong. We get a legendary award.
Okay. So is this the last collaboration of the Big and Lazy?
No.
If
you want us back, like we're talking. If you want us back when you have other guests, we could be co-hosts with you.
You can bring us in with the baggy besties, the messy besties in the bag. We ain't got sign again. Cause why the fuck would Joe buy y'all sign like right in the fucking middle, y'all? Like, bro,
we the hottest thing right now. Why not be in the middle with the niggas? Why not? Clock it.
No, I'm not clocking that shit like that.
You want to be in the middle with the
This
niggas?
nigga is crazy, y'all. He's freaking bananas.
You want to shout out y'all?
Yeah, of course y'all can catch. Y'all can catch me at. Can we get our song played
on the show?
Can we play it already?
Yeah, can we play our song on the show?
Did you play at the beginning?
Everybody was out of the room. I didn't think that it was actually live. I thought it was a test grill.
It's playing right now.
It's playing right now.
We ain't got no headphones.
Oh shit! Cut the shit up.
That's on his phone, on his platform. But you can find us on Bestie Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, anything you can think of. Also, you can find me on Real Life Vine on all platforms, or King Vine or Uncle Vine on all platforms as well. And also be on the lookout for high-end restaurant lounge coming pretty soon. So everybody stay tuned for all social media tags for that. Mm-hmm. High-end restaurant lounge will be opening New Year's Eve with special guests. I should drop it. With special guest Tiana Taylor will be in the building for grand opening.
Oh shit!
So Tiana Taylor will be in a grand opening.
Why you dropping all this shit?
I don't give a fuck because the niggas got me fucked up. The niggas got me thinking
about Tiana Taylor singer.
Ain't I?
Okay.
So everybody stay tuned for New Year's Eve.
How'd you get in touch with us?
High end. I'm him. I'm that guy.
Okay.
High end restaurant lounge will be open up New Year's Eve. Make sure you bitches you have your heels, and niggas make sure you come in with that bag and make sure you have a good time. Great food, 5-star food. We will have a chef A and a chef B. Both my chefs will have a culinary license. It's going to give you like a Connors, give you steak and bourbon type of feel. It is a full-service restaurant with a full-service sushi bar as well.
Okay.
How you click the link? I want to see the music playing. Their link.
And it's going to be playing when the episode come out. It's going to be playing.
Okay. Y'all can of course find me at Italian King on Instagram, Hezekiah Ishmael on Facebook, Dr. Winger Brown on all social media platforms from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
You really Italian? Or you fucking with me?
No, I'm full-blooded Sicilian Italian, dead serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Make sure y'all follow me if you need veneers, lashes, eyebrows, teeth whitening, body sculpting, facial Botox, veneers, anything but hair and nails. I got you. I'm your guy. photography. If you need any of those good things, please make sure y'all follow me on everywhere, y'all. I'm just a goat, bro. Like, and I love to be a part of anybody's life and transition to anybody's life. So please make sure y'all hit me up and let's make shit happen, you guys. That's just all I'm here for to do.
And just like that, we gonna cut it. And we out.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a picture right there on the thing right there. Bye, y'all.
Picture of what?
This.
You have to go with pictures. Oh, okay. Man.